Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Renews. You're back to hear the news today.
The hot list of some of the most active volcanoes in Latin America. The intense volcanic activity that occurs in at least 6 Latin American countries keeps the authorities of the region vigilant, and on several times has led to the issuance of alerts in areas of Chile, Colombia, and Mexico. A priori, this situation can be explained because a good part of the region is traversed by the Pacific Ring of Fire, in which there are more than 75% of the active and inactive volcanoes in the world, and where close to 85% are registered of the earthquakes that shake the planet. This type of phenomenon is occurring in an area where volcanic and seismic activity is quite normal. Sometimes coincidences can occur. Geological processes take a long time, hundreds, thousands of years, reported the Colombian Geological Survey. In Colombia, some of the most active volcanoes are Azufral, Chiles, Cumbal, Dona Juana, Galeras, Del Huila, Machín, Nevado del Ruiz, Purez, Sodera, and Nevado del Tolima. The Nevado del Ruiz volcano presented an eruption on November 13, 1985, that caused the disappearance of the population of Armero, center-west of the country, as well as the death of more than 23,000 out of its original 25,000 inhabitants. In Mexico, according to the Geophysics Institute of the UNAM, in Mexico there are 12 active volcanoes, among which Colima, West, and Popocatépetl, Center, stand out, because they take out fumaroles with certain frequency. And the first one had eruptions of lava and pyroclastic material in 2015. In July 2015, the release of incandescent material even caused the destruction of the dome in the crater. In Guatemala, out of the 32 that Guatemala has, in 2019 the volcanoes of Pacaya, Fuego, and Santiaguito reported constant activity with weak to moderate explosions with columns of smoke. Pacaya could have a sudden eruption as its crater has accumulated lava, authorities have warned. In Costa Rica, the Arenal, the Paz, and the Turrialba register activity. The latter has presented ash eruptions that reach more than 30 kilometers high, in a straight line. And in Nicaragua, the volcanoes Masaya, Mamatambo, and Telica, located in the Caldera Fire of the Pacific and in the so-called mountain range of volcanoes of Nicaragua, are those that register the most activity. In Ecuador, the Tungurahua is active and at a level considered moderately low, according to the latest report from the Geophysical Institute. It is clear that risk management is not a question of volcanologists but a social question. How many people live nearby, what type of volcano it is, and what measures can be taken. For example, falling ash is not lethal but pyroclastic flows are, they argue at the Institute. And in Chile, the Copihu volcano, 570 kilometers south of Santiago de Chile, after a low-intensity eruption in December 2012, now has an eruption probability of about 95%. And although an eruption, like any other natural phenomena, is uncontrollable, according to the expert from the Colombian government agency, if there is an informed community, it can respond appropriately and prevent a related tragedy from occurring.